Hi! Good evening, folks. Back to the event we go. I know, it's almost 1 p.m. again, but it is what it is. Back to Chief's quote-unquote vacation. In a creepy escape room event. Well, not so creepy, to be honest. There's not much sense of like despair. Hi, Wilder. Welcome. It's because if anyone dies in this escape room, they just gets resurrected. So there's no sense of how should I say this? There's no sense of man, I forgot the term. Oh, there's no sense of high stakes in this event. Devouring Bloom. Man, those illustration looks creepy. It looks like the ever-swelling flower of desire is swallowing its own bitter fruit. Finally caught another stream. Welcome. Well, I've been busy this past few weeks. Welcome, welcome, Leaf Offspring. Thank you for dropping by. While lost in the misty forest and searching for a way out, you suddenly hear a woman's mournful sobs nearby. What? Who can help my children? You scan your surroundings, but don't find the woman among the sparse trees until your foot accidentally steps on a flower. Same boat with work, right? Ouch! The flower at your foot trembles, spreading its half-closed petals to reveal a woman's crying face. Human face flower mother. So these are her children? What the fuck is this? My poor children are starving and throwing a tantrum. I don't know what to do anymore. Could you please feed them something? Feed them what? Not myself, right? Hi, Mishkat. Welcome, welcome. But I don't have any food that would be suitable for children. We have exam tomorrow. Good luck. I wish you luck on your exams. Thank you for dropping by, though. I really appreciate it. You can just catch the VODs or something. The flower is bizarre. I know, right? I hope you enjoyed the event. Thank you. And good luck at your exam. I hope you get, like, a very good score. Don't you have a delicious, beautiful body? Hair? Skin? Nails? Anything will do. Beautiful body. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Chief does have a beautiful face and body, I guess. Hair, skin don't give, well, I think it's fine with hair, right? Not surely nothing would happen if we give something like a hair. Anyway, our hair sometimes falls anyway. It's fine, right? It's fine. You pull out several strands of hair, which is a pretty easy thing to do, being an overworked professional with brittle hair. This is so relatable. Yeah. I get lots of hair fall because of stress. Holy fuck. The baby human face flowers chew on your hair ravenously. Their crying finally ceasing. Oh, thank you so much. I do hope you'll still have this much hair left the next time we meet. I'm scared. You stare at the now closed flower bud. The flower's leaves seems to have grown fuller than before. Or is that just your imagination? What was that? Who in their right mind would go in a vacation in such a very creepy escape room? I think we really got scammed here. Figure in the mirror, a passing guest. Reflection. You pass by the unassuming mirror again. It remains as ordinary and plain as ever. Is it broken? You continue tapping on it. Apparently, a lot of these game parlors have scare quotas to meet. At this rate, how will you ever reach your yearly KPIs? Gotta say, they bring back the Phantom Mist outfit for this event, but it's still not. Ice Skin is a wild thing. Exactly! Yesterday, I was asking Ice Snow, like, do they give this for free? It's been an event twice, you know. They should just give this away for free. I think it's been a while since we got a free chief skin, huh? Where was I? Apparently, a lot of these game parlors have scare quotas to meet. At this rate, how will you ever reach your yearly KPIs? So Chief is not scared at all, huh? The moment those words leave your mouth, condensation begins forming on the mirror where your fingers touch it. The mist spreads upward from your fingertips, gradually expanding until the entire surface is covered in a hazy veil of fog. The jump scare did not do it for me. To your horror, you realize there appears to be a figure standing behind the mirror. Wipe the glass clean, move away from the mirror. I feel like Sheep is not scared right now, so let's just wipe the glass clean right now. It was 2nd anniversary, or well, no, it's 6 months dead from Drifter Camp was the last free one. Yeah, the one from the Drifter Camp was the last free one. It's been a while, right? Let's just wipe the glass clean. You frantically wipe away the condensation with your sleeve, trying to glimpse the figure in the mirror, but the glass quickly fogs over again with each attempt. What's happening? The fog keeps coming back. You hear a piercing shriek as the ghostly figure's shadowy hand glides smoothly through the mirror's surface, glowing at your face. Oh. This minigame, I think it really kills the mood. We're supposed to be having some jump scare and then boom, a minigame. I imagine some sinners would be envious or angry at that flower cabernet. Yeah, because the flower at least get to eat a part of Chief, right? Ooh, the town is finally open. The town's butcher. Is your savior friend or foe? The blank chief look is the only thing about that minigame I like. Well, at least it's easy. The street under the blood moon's glow appears unnervingly sinister. What? I'm not sure if you can hear. There's an ambulance in the background. Anyway. The street under the blood moon's glow appears unnervingly sinister. From the moment the crimson moon first rose, the human silhouettes began to look ominous. They gather in packs, slowly advancing toward you. Something is terribly wrong. Hey, wait, what are these people doing? I don't know, honey. We just got here. There's a legend in this town. Villagers exposed to the blood moon transforms into malevolent entities. These beings are dangerous. We need to get out of here now. But where can you possibly flee? Meanwhile, the wavering shadows are closing in on you. An axe swings down, shredding the shadows surrounding you. A boisterous voice breaks through the silence. New travelers in the village, aren't you? The village ends up in chaos whenever the blood moon rises. But don't worry, our village patrol will keep you safe. Just don't hack on us, okay, mister? I remember you. You're that player in our batch. Clay. Wow, you're a veteran for sure. While we noobs are still running for our lives, we've already managed to join the village patrol. You notice something off. Before entering the crypt, Clay behaved like a complete coward who avoided danger at all cost. He seems like a completely different person now. Is he possessed by his role? Or he's just a very good actor, perhaps? Just call me Butcher. It's the patrol's duty to protect the villagers. If you really want to thank me, drop by my shop in town sometime. Alright, the street should be safe for now. You'd better hurry to the square. Wow. See how in character he was? This immersive scenario definitely lives up to the hype. You consider what you just saw. The Butcher is indeed very serious about his role. He didn't even break character when talking to other players. It feels a little odd. Is the immersive role-playing actually the secret to beating the game? Well, we shall see, I guess. Reliable clergyman, hidden within the words are rules and riddles. Another sus person. On your way to the square, you pass by a dilapidated house where a familiar figure is touching the door, muttering something. What coincidence? Glasses, you're from our batch too. What are you doing here? The skinny, quiet man turns around. Unlike his previously miserable expression, his face now bears a kind yet dignified smile. Have you recently arrived in the village? Nice to meet you. I'm Ezra, the clergyman. I heard a baby of a family here just turned 1 month old today, so I've come to perform the baptism. Didn't we just meet earlier? What are you doing? LARPing? You cough a few times to remind Eleanor. Judging from the butcher and the clergyman's behavior, the immersive role-playing seems to be some kind of unspoken rule among players. You two must be travelers from afar, I gather. The journey must have been arduous. May we all find peace under the moonlight. Inquire. You point at the blood moon in the sky. You must be very familiar with the local culture and legends. Would you mind sharing what you know with us? Of course. The merciful Lord always rewards those thirsty for knowledge. What would you like to know about the clergyman himself? Yeah. Who are you? Aside from your title, I'm just an unremarkable servant of the Lord. Rather than wasting time discussing an old face like me, the newborns and those in need in the village are far more deserving of attention. Why are you so obsessed with newborns? However, this duty has indeed given me a place to call my own. Everyone searches for their place in this world, don't they? Some find it through their labor, others through bloodlines. And I, fortunately, found mine through this calling. Don't worry, you'll find yours soon enough. About life in that town. Don't worry, life here isn't too hard. The town has certain customs that ensure everyone can live peacefully. As newcomers, all you need to do is observe these customs. The clergyman emphasizes certain words in his sentences. As you watch his gentle, kind smile, you're certain he's trying to convey some hidden message to you. Observe the customs. Is he hinting that you should speak and act like the villagers? Is that the secret to staying safe in this village? About the witch's legend and faith. A legend has long circulated within the village. The witch established the rules of this world. When the blood moon falls, disaster descends. Wielding the time-reversing power, she counts down time with her hourglass to warn all living, it's been cut off. All living beings of the impending danger. So you're saying the witch is actually good? It's merely a legend. Many years ago, people worshipped the witch because of this creation myth, revering her as a deity. Her statues were erected everywhere. But so much time has passed, and the legends that survive until today have been distorted beyond recognition. In recent years, more and more people have come to believe that the witch herself is the root cause of all these disasters. Are we going to have a witch trials now? So this clergyman is a red flag. So according to the original legend, the witch is actually a good witch, but the clergyman / Ezra is hinting that that might not be the case. The witch has really gotten a raw deal. First worshipped as a deity, now abandoned by her devotees. The wise clergyman smiles. That's quite a fresh perspective. Curiosity is the first step of adventure. It seems you've drawn a little closer to the truth behind this puzzle. How's the event? Nothing much is happening. We're still uncovering on what is happening, or what's the story behind this escape room horror horror with a horror theme. Oh, that's it for now. It seems you still have many questions. Visit the square, travelers. May you find the answer you seek there. Okay, we'll visit the square. Okay. Collective malice. The gaze of the crowd is a breeding ground for malice. Do we have anything new here? No. Okay. There are quite a few people on the village street gathering in the small square. They don't seem wary of you, an outsider, but instead welcome you with surprising enthusiasm. Everyone, come! We have a new guest. What's your name? Where are you from? What did you do for a living? Our town is short-handed right now. The villagers' enthusiastic voices overlap with a chaotic chorus. If I recall, this event is a slow start the story. Yeah, it is. It is. It's actually building up the story of this escape room. So far, Chief doesn't seem to be so scared on the jump scares here, even me. And we're trying to figure out the mechanics first. And the real story probably behind the witch here in the escape room. Slightly overwhelmed by their questions, you hastily make up a few answers. Then, through a gap in the crowd, you catch a glimpse of Prima's familiar silhouette. Excuse me, I'm with my friend, Prima. Oh, what's with all the stairs? Did they get triggered by Prima's name? Crack. The bone-snapping sound sends chills down your spine. When you turn around, the villagers are staring at you both with unnatural, twisted postures. Their heads retch at impossible angles as if their necks had been broken. Maybe they've already been long dead. Are they perhaps the undead that has been lingering in this town, perhaps? Maybe they were cursed by the witch. Their hollow eyes radiates insatiable malice, as if they want to flay and devour the girl behind you. What? Facing their hostile gazes, Prima instinctively clutches your sleeve. Why are these villagers so hostile toward Prima? Yeah, why? Prima actually awfully looks like Irrheia, so everything leads to Irrheia. Peeper. I actually read that at first as Pepper, but it's Peeper. Watching from the crack, hunting between the lyrics. At the street corner, a pair of eyes secretly watches you through the slightly open door. What? That's creepy. It could be a clue to something. What? Something is creepy. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and talk to the creepy person. You take a few steps forward, and the door bangs shut, as if the person is startled by your approach. Clearly, whoever was watching you wants nothing to do with you, but that doesn't mean you can't do something about it. Knock, 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 knock. You knock on the door. The door remains closed. You would knock on the door again. Let's just break the door. It's just a game anyway, right? The person behind the door mutters something. You continue knocking. What the fuck is that creepy eye, man? You knock on the door like an aggressive ghost hunting the house, and the person inside finally can't stand it any longer. The door cracks open just a sliver, revealing a terrified white eye staring at you. Does that look terrified at all? It's more like, for me, it looks like, get the fuck out of here. One knock, your head goes dropping. 2 knocks, your flesh starts rotting. 3 knocks, oh dear, oh my, your bones are crunched as you cry. You've knocked so many times. Do you wish to see what will become of yourself? The person behind the door breaks into maniacal laughter and you feel a wave of dizziness. That's creepy as fuck, man. By the time you regain your senses, the door has already been shut. I wish this was voice. It must have been very creepy if someone is voicing this professionally. Like, oh. And after this dialogue, the person actually laughs crazily, huh? Oh no, why did the map turn red, man? There's also a change in BGM. Are we dead? Are we going to die? On the journey, a pause in the journey, an identity-seeking path. Having talked to the two men, Eleanor pouts as you two keep walking. How do those two pull it off? The butcher and the clergyman. They've got actual roles here. Meanwhile, we're just random voyagers. If I'd known this game would be so difficult, I would have checked out the guys before setting out. And don't you find the way they talked so weird? They didn't sound natural at all, like they're actually from this world. I think they got possessed. As you walked, the same questions linger in your mind. The rules don't restrict communication between players, yet those two veterans both seemed entirely absorbed in their characters. Many scenes would be scary if they had voice acting. So now it's up to our imaginations instead. Well, sadly, I don't have any talent for voice acting, so you'll just have to bear with my voice. Ezra even cryptically reminded you to act like the villagers. But why couldn't he just spell it out? There was no one else there during your conversation. Maybe someone we cannot see is watching, perhaps. Your steps come to an abrupt halt as you stiffly turn your head. What now? Hi, Griffin. Greenex Rift. Thank you for dropping by. What's the matter? At the mouth of the dim alley, Prima tilts her head, gazing at you with clear, innocent eyes. Beyond the story, don't demand from fate what you cannot bear. What? Don't demand fate from what you cannot bear? That kind of sound ominous. Eleanor turns out to be a skilled player. While you're still exploring the town with trepidation, she's turned the place upside down. Chatting with each villager multiple times and extracting all their hidden information. Is Path to Nowhere a horror game? It looks promising. It depends on the event, but there are some unsettling stories or scenarios that appears in the game, yeah. Especially in the one event I recently remember is actually Millie's event. And we got a character there that that's named Mr. A. And we were speculating maybe Mr. A is Mr. A is kind of similar with Epstein. And well, you know what happened in that island. Something similar also happened in the event. Man, so unsettling. But it's a good game, okay? Very good storytelling. Eventually, even the frightening ghost can't be bothered to appear before her. After sweeping through the town like an expert player, she's convinced she's finished her round prematurely and begins to stretch and yawn idly. Is you're gonna play the Licorice collab and Nikki or skip? it gets released while I'm if it gets released while I'm in vacation, because I'm going on a vacation next week, I probably cannot stream it. I thought we were speculating on how Mr. E looks like Michael Jackson. That's one of the speculation, Mr. E. But during my stream, we were talking about how it the ship is eerily similar to the island. Sana all. Yeah, well, we need some break with this freaking things going on in our mind. Vacation is a mythical scenario for us corpo slaves. You can too, just use your vacation leave or something. Where were we? You walk over to Eleanor and examine the various items she's plundered from the villagers. Letters, notes, small rings, oranges, even some villagers' clothing and other stuff. You little thief. But, well, I guess, in order to uncover the mysteries, we need some items. Chief did not even do anything. In this type of game, ransacking everything like a bandit seems to be a perfectly acceptable behavior. Well, it's a game. It's fine. It's not reality, I guess. Yes. Many of the written materials coincidentally document the villagers' thoughts about the witch. You crouch down and start reading them. Just be like Chief be a workaholic. I can't. I'm not as strong as Chief, guys. I need some break. It's like a food fight, first come, first serve. Well, that depends on every company, I guess. Also, for all I know, PTN is a tower defense. Yeah. The gameplay is tower defense, but the main highlight of the game for me is actually the story. Many of the written materials... Oh wait, we already read this. Villager's letter. The town hasn't been peaceful lately. Everyone says it's the witch. To keep my child safe, I tried sending him to my cousin in the neighboring village. But every night, the neighbors would bring my son back. I told them repeatedly he was not lost and didn't need to be sent back, but they simply wouldn't listen. After several attempts, there was nothing more I could do. What's more, I've noticed something wrong with my son. He doesn't seem like the same child anymore. I know this sounds unbelievable, but please, come back and see for yourself. The child, he frightens me sometimes. Did he... What is happening to the children here? Mayor's notes. The fog in the town grows thicker each day. Unclean things lurk within it. Flowers in the forest have begun to devour people. Oh my god, flowers in the forest have begun to devour people. The one we encountered earlier? The one that we fed Chief's hair? My 512 MB can comprehend this gameplay. Well, you got... this game has a story mode. You just won't get the cubes and mats, but you can go through the story because there's a story mode. Is there auto in PTN? No, but you can just... If your characters are overpowered anyway, you can just leave them on the screen and they'll do the work for you. The soil turns up putrid corpses. What? More and more people fall under the curse, transforming into corrupted monsters. This is the witch's warning. More and more people fall under the curse, transforming into corrupted monsters. Is this related to mania, perhaps? The world is crumbling. Her curse has seeped into every inch of the land. I know it. She has returned. The signs of doom draw near. For the town's peace, we must perform a sacrificial ritual immediately. What the fuck? Before the next blood moon falls, we must find a pure soul. Oh no! Are you sacrificing children in this place? Things are... Things are getting more disturbing. Ah, yes. PTN has auto for farming. Yeah, for example, you're just gonna do your dailies. You know, I do my dailies in Path to Nowhere. It's less than 5 minutes. That's how easy it is. The mommy in your thumbnail looks beautiful. She is. She is, but I don't know if she's... we have not met her just yet in the event, surprisingly. Only well, I guess Prima, the little girl, is somehow related to her. Notes on the Foggy Town, written by J.H. Traveling Scholar. I've been here several days now. The fog is so unnaturally thick that it's impossible for one to tell the directions. At first, I thought this was just another ordinary remote town, but the more I know, the more I become unsettled. Tales about the Witch of Rewind prevails in the town. They say she can manipulate time and bestow peace. I initially dismissed this as a mere folklore, a phenomenon not uncommon for a dwindling population whose fate has collapsed. Do you think Irrheia actually can manipulate time? Something is wrong. The roads at the entrance keep looping back. No matter which way I walk, I can't leave. I've observed that the townspeople all gaze up in the same direction at night, at the dark red moon. To anyone reading this, do not enter the town after the fog rises. If you hear whispers around you, do not turn around. Run. Well, it's too late.
What are you reading?
Who are you really, Prima? Just as you're examining the writings, Prima suddenly peeks over your shoulder. Some legends about a certain witch. Everyone in this village is terrified of her. We need to pass the witch's trial, and this might be our clues. Come to think of it, Prima is also an NPC from here. Would she know something about the witch in purple? Witch in purple? Could you look at her appearance, Chief? She has purple hair. Surely she won't be a tight-lipped as Romina. I could answer that, but spoilers are not... No, don't answer it. Thank you for not giving spoilers. We're gonna figure this out eventually, right? Prima tilts her head slightly, looking innocently ignorant. Is she just acting here? I'm now very suspicious of her. Never mind. You sigh and return to the documents in your hands. The witch, magic, wishes, and the hourglass. You find yourself instinctively looking up at the sky. You've never seen a moon shaped like this before. It's round, but somehow constricted in the middle, making it look more like an hourglass. What the fuck? The moon looks like a freaking hourglass? How unsettling. Has the moon always looked like this here?
Oh, I see. You're feeling homesick, aren't you? When you described the foreign world to me last time, I was absolutely fascinated. Could you tell me more about your life there? I want to hear more of your stories.
Prima stares at you intently with bright, curious eyes. Noticing your animated conversation, Eleanor scoots over and perks up her ears to listen. The atmosphere feels perfect for a cozy chat. So you decide to share a few things, pretending you're telling bedtime stories to kids. About your home, your family, or about your job. I'm curious about Chief's family. I know it will include Hella and Hecate, so... Or maybe the MBCC. Okay. Let's tell her about our home slash office. My home, I suppose you could call it that. It has many floors and countless rooms. We usually relax in the common areas and celebrate holidays together.
Wow, you have a huge home. You never have to worry about coming back to an empty house. Someone will always leave the light on for you. I bet you never feel lonely, huh? That must be nice.
Are you lonely, Prima? Is he trapped here? Prima appears thoroughly satisfied. Eleanor, however, is looking utterly bored again, picking pebbles and muttering complaints under her breath.
Why are we the ones telling stories to NPCs now? This whole thing is getting dull. Turns out these ultra-immersive thrills they keep advertising get boring real quick. It's always the same predictable tropes. Once you've gotten used to it, you don't feel anything.
Oh no, Eleanor seems to be the type of person who has very short attention span. She gets bored easily. Are you a Gen Z? Is she a Gen Z, I wonder? I think so. Chief family includes many wives and children. Yeah, exactly.
And here I thought there'd be some mind-blowing twist or something. I'm ready to leave. It's like those haunted houses and escape rooms that just shuffle people in and out for cheap scares. It's so boring, so predictable. Can't they try something original for once? You know, give us special powers or something.
Oh no, she's not gonna turn into a corruptor, right? Be careful for what you wish for, okay? Question? Sure, what is it? You see, Eleanor is one of those young Eastsiders who are tired of conventional routines like coming to places like this for a change. But perhaps because your daily life already involves so much real danger, this leisurely experience with its refreshing theatrical tricks has actually been quite relaxing for you. Wow, Chief actually finds a haunted, creepy escape room relaxing. Well, I guess. Chief's seen so much. Yeah, this is relaxing for her. Does BDA have beautiful low rarities? Yeah, I think so, yes. And their low rarities are actually really good. I still use them even though I have actually all the characters here in Pass and Nowhere. But when I started, characters like Shell Labyrinth. Am I forgetting one more? Hecate. They're actually very good. Well endowed and developed women. We don't have really big badonkers here. They look quite normal, more realistic than say Nike. If it weren't for that strange hourglass and that shadowy figure you saw.
So, our great adventurer, do you prefer to live life on the edge? Is this not enough to satisfy you?
Not me. Our companion's not satisfied, not us. Prima asked seriously, pretending to extend a microphone toward Eleanor. Taking the cue, Eleanor plants her hands on her hips and responds firmly.
Of course! I paid good money to come here for something exciting I've never seen before. Look, don't take that personally. It's just that I was expecting something more. When I saw the posters, I thought this would be the next witch hall.
Witch hall. Prima looks pensive, muttering under her breath as she tries to commit both your and Eleanor's words to memory. This chat will likely end up in her little notebook and become her source of inspiration. You sound disappointed at current state of badonkas. Well, it depends on my mood, okay? Sometimes I like the very voluptuous badonkers in Nikkei. Sometimes I'm just craving for beautiful, elegant ladies here in Path to Nowhere. PDN has a lot of scars compared to other games. That's true. You suddenly wonder what kind of story Prima herself might have. As an NPC, she must have some kind of character profile or backstory, right? Right! I want to know more about her. But I'm suspecting... This is actually Irrheia.
Me? My story? There's nothing much to tell. Every day is pretty much the same. If you're really that curious, next time I could...
She sounded awkward there. Oh no. The sound of bells rings out from the town church as a crimson tinge spreads across the sky. Prima stops in her tracks, staring vacantly up at the night sky. Prima? What's wrong?
Peaceful moments are always so fleeting. It's nothing. Let's go.
Oh no. Things are about to get exciting, I guess. Prima forces a bright smile and hurries to catch up with you two. Night of the Hunt. Who's gonna get haunted, man? I'm scared. Night of the Hunt. There's a talk about human sacrifices, so I'm kind of scared. Well, anyway, this is a game, and Chief will just get resurrected, I guess. That night, the outsider swallows despair and summons demons. What? Who's gonna summon demons? It's not us, right? Oh no, what the fuck? Is it the statue of the witch? It looks so fucking creepy. By the time you arrive, torches are already burning in the town square. A heavy gloom blankets the entire town. Fog obscures the moon while howling winds whip dust and dead leaves. Villagers gather before the statue in the square. From the letters you found, you know the statue represents the legendary witch who protects the town. And this is where the ritual will take place. Who's gonna get sacrificed? Eleanor weaves through the crowd nimbly like a fish, squeezing forward in search of the best spot for the show, but ultimately fails to advance much.
Next comes the most crucial part of the ritual, right?
He sounds bored, man.
There are so many people in front of the statue. Some are even kneeling on the ground.
You squeeze through to Eleanor's side. Nearby, several people who are obviously fellow players hunch excitedly over the glowing screens in their hands, snapping pictures of the statue. Wait, I thought it's not allowed to bring a communicator here. What are they doing? How did they manage to smuggle those devices in? Exactly my thoughts. There really are rule breakers everywhere. The surrounding villagers glare with anger, yet none of them try to intervene. Prima remains silent, anxiously staring at the statue in the center of the square. What is this? Dong, dong, dong. 3 dull strikes echo from the center of the square, making your head buzz. The sound draws everyone's attention as the crowd instinctively parts beside you. 3 figures in gray cloaks lead away with torches, dragging someone behind them. What? The person's head is covered with a burlap sack. The clothing, it appears to be an adult woman. You crane your neck to watch every movement on the platform. Through the gaps in the crowd, you see the woman with the burlap with the burlap sack over her head, kneeling before the witch statue. Is she the sacrifice? It seems like it. Around her, the cloaked figures behave strangely, first making several bizarre hand gestures, then dipping their fingers into some kind of pigment before drawing mysterious patterns around the woman. What the fuck are they doing? Then they begin shouting loudly. It's a language you can't understand. Each word seemingly yelled with such force that it threatens to tear their throats apart. Responding to the cloaked figure's call, the surrounding villagers begin shouting as well, raising various objects and banging them together in a cacophony of noise. The chaotic, piercing sounds stab at your eardrums, faking your heart and clouding your mind with confusion. Is this also just acting? Agitated by the noises, you lean close to Eleanor's ear to ask, but she just stares fixedly at the people on the platform. Is that excitement in her eyes, or some kind of fervor? You turn to look at Prema, but she too is completely entranced by the ritual. Her cheeks glow bright red in the firelight. As the preparations seem complete, the cloaked figures reveal their faces. One is the mayor, the other, to your surprise, is a burly butcher who was in the same room as you earlier. Why would he? Oh no! Is he the one who was gonna cut off this poor lady? It's just a game, right? In the moonlight, you see the familiar long axe now in the mayor's hand. The blade gleams icily as he swings it down at the woman's kneeling on the platform. What? Her head still covered by the burlap sack. Where's our voiceover, guys? Can I scream like... A piercing scream cuts through the chaotic noise, jolting you out of the momentary daze. Hey! Why doesn't anyone seem shocked by this horrifying scene? Is this also just part of the game? Or are you overreacting because it's your first time? You stare in disbelief as the villagers and fellow players around you all seem fervently immersed in this horrifyingly realistic ritual. What the fuck, man? If there is a regulation in this kind of game, something gory shouldn't exist, right? It's just a game? Yeah, it's just a fucking game, but someone just got decapitated. Holy fuck. It's as if you're the abnormal one for not being sucked in by the performance. But this feeling, something is definitely wrong. Out of my way! Your professional instinct takes over as you push through the crowd to the front and leap onto the circular platform. The wound in the woman's body isn't fake, and the blood isn't just makeup. Just as you try to examine her more closely, the woman's corpse suddenly transforms into wax and melts away. You search the entire platform but find no mechanism that could create this kind of performance. What the fuck just happened? Someone got decapitated, they turned into a fucking wax and disappeared. What is even real anyway? There's no hidden mechanism. It's not magic or hypnosis either. There's only one explanation for this grotesque scene before you. Something you're all too familiar with. Mania. Where are the staff? Stop this game immediately! You shout at the crowd, but no one responds. You turn to the mayor who wielded the axe earlier and grab him by the collar, only to find his expression disturbingly strange. What the fuck? Don't we always see decapitation in Nikkei? Yeah, in Nikkei, but they survive. I'm not sure about the poor people here, okay. You see both fervor and numbness in everyone's eyes. They have all been acting strangely since those 3 loud chimes. Are they hallucinating? And why are they all looking up at something above? You follow your gaze upward to find the moon, fog warped and hourglass shaped, which seems to have flipped itself over. Its color appears deeper than you remember, with edges rimmed in an ominous crimson, resembling a half-lidded, bloodshot eye. The moon hangs lower now, its red light seeping into every crack of the circular platform like raindrops. But instead of emitting the curse-breaking radiance promised in the legend, it turns pitch black and viscous, reeking of rust and decay. That sounds like fucking blood. The tall shadow approaches the mayor. It's the butcher. He pries your hands open, freeing the mayor from your grip. The mayor stares up the moon, muttering unintelligibly, though we can clearly sense the fear and disbelief in his voice. I heard someone died in a recent UK story. Ever since anniversary, yeah. Well, yeah, ever since anniversary. Someone keeps on fucking dying, man. The mayor then staggers forward in despair and collapses to his knees before the witch statue. The trial continues. This person is not the witch. The ritual must continue. Hurry, on to the next one. Oh my god, this is like the witch trials. They're killing off anyone suspected of being a witch, bro. What is wrong with these people? At the mayor's announcement, the surrounding crowd erupts in loud, disappointed boos. I'll leave the next one to you. I have faith in you. The mayor presses the axe heavily into the butcher's palms. The butcher accepts it solemnly, his eyes growing resolute.
Leave it to me. This time, I will not fail.
Wake the fuck up! You're gonna kill people for reals! Oh my god. We cannot even hurt this dude. Because he's human, man. The butcher hefts the axe in his hands and begins scanning the crowd below, like a predator choosing which prey he will slaughter today, bro. Stop. Oh no. Oh no, the mania is intensifying. The blood moon hangs low, engulfing the previously reddish sky in deep crimson. Not enough! We're running out of time! Kill another one! Kill another one! You? It's you, isn't it? Don't pick me, I'm not the witch! Please, don't kill me! The crowd grows frenzied under the pressure of the blood moon. Not wanting to be chosen by the butcher, they push and shove one another. Some try to escape only to be violently dragged back by others. If this continues, the situation will spiral completely out of control. Stop! Without hesitation, light flashes from your hand. This is the weapon that gives you confidence, which also confirms that mania has indeed invaded this space right now. You prepare yourself for battle, ready to search for the hidden culprit. However, the enemy you must face catches you completely off guard. The villagers who were just shoving each other chaotically now all turn toward you. Numerous pairs of red eyes reflecting the crimson moonlight stares right at you, as if pinning you to the circular ceremony platform. Oh my god! Chiefs is about to get fucking sacrificed. It's game over, isn't it? What peculiar sorcery? I know, you must be the witch. Oh fuck, man. People are just so fucking annoyingly stupid.
Go. Go.
Vacation ended, Chief seems like something that will never happen. No. Never, ever, ever. The butcher slams his axe heavily onto the ground with a thud, a flash of long-suppressed crimson gleaming in his eyes. Wake the fuck up, dude.
Don't move! That light that just appeared on your hand. What is it?
It's classified. Dozens of hands pin you down. The shackles are useless against ordinary people, and you dare not display your power again recklessly. The gathered villagers whisper among themselves, pointing accusingly at you and the light in your hand. Oh, it's you. Come to think of it, aren't you the strangest one here? Emerging out of nowhere and even trying to stop our ritual. You must be the real witch. In the town square, dozens of eyes fix upon you. The predatory atmosphere, like being surrounded by a pack of wolves, sends chills down your spine. The innocent lamb failed to quell the rewinding curse, which can only mean that the true impurity remains. Outsider, I knew it. Things have only started going wrong since you arrived. Kill her. I saw it too. She was asking her around about things she shouldn't know, speaking of things she shouldn't see. Let go, all of you! Before your eyes, the once friendly villagers have transformed into aggressors with murderous glares. Players who enter the game with you have lost their minds as well, completely absorbed in this cult-like revelry. Even Eleanor, who was your companion, has joined them with disturbing excitement. It's the fucking mania that's infecting them! Amidst the clamor, you hear an anxious female voice. A warm embrace shields you from the frenzied crowd. Rima grips your hand tightly.
You... Don't worry. Soon the witch will be found.
Is she talking about herself? Is she stuck in this fucking loop, perhaps? One by one, the girl in white pries away the hand pinning you down. You wonder how someone so delicate could possess such strength. You... Ugh. Suddenly you lose all your strength and collapse to the ground. She quickly rises to her feet and positions herself between you and the surging crowd. Why? Why did she collapse all of a sudden? No, such a weakling can't possibly be the witch. This is just a puppet. The real witch is... The moonlight and all eyes converge on a single figure. The girl in white slowly releases your hand, rises to her feet, and steps forward, feeling you behind her as she faces the crowd's fear and madness all alone. A smile shows on her face.
Are you looking for me?
The square instantly falls silent. The crowd doesn't dare to move, seemingly waiting for a command. Then a piercing shriek tears through the deathly silence.
Found her! The witch! It's her!
An uproar, a mixture of confusion, fear, and rekindled fervor. They surge toward Prima like a swarm of locusts, seizing her roughly and dragging her toward a circular platform. Oh my fucking god. Are we going to watch her get fucking killed? Oh my god. What did Prima just do to you? You tried to activate the shackles, but some force seems to be suppressing them. Only the triangular mark on the back of your hand emits a faint glow. The hem of Prima's white dress is stained with the red blood on the ground, but she doesn't seem to care. Unlike the previous silence, the square is now like an ancient clock awoken from its slumber. The moment Prima steps onto the circular platform, black mist surges up and completely envelopes her. The red moon overhead descends slowly, drawing you closer to the end of the 3 moon rises and moon sets. The girl lies immobilized on the raised platform. Let the ritual begin. The mayor suddenly raises his voice, and the townspeople responds in unison. Some with fervent zeal, others with fearful compliance. Sound washes over everything like a crashing tide. For the town, for our peace, offer the sacrifice, break the curse. A sacrifice must be offered. Anyone will do. It doesn't matter who. Stop, let her go. You must stop them. This place has now become real, and you don't know if people who die here will also die in reality. This game might end up becoming the next tragic incident. Once again, you struggle to intervene but cannot break free from the villagers who have lost all reason. Oh my fucking god. Under the blood moon, the crowd's madness and Prima's resignation form an eerie tableau. An invisible force lifts and manipulates Prima's limbs, her body stiffening like a puppet, dark red droplets occasionally seeping from her joints. It's sad to think that this happened in real life in the past. People are stupid. Well, it kind of mirrors the time in our reality where there's witch hunt, right? People are just plain stupid, yeah. They try to blame others for their own fucking misfortune, man. What do you mean dark red droplets occasionally seeping from her joints? Is she kind of bleeding? Light from an unknown source sliced countless wounds across her body, filling the air with something thick and heavy. You know this isn't just makeup. It's the unmistakable smell of real blood. Oh my god.
This time, there won't be a mistake.
So this is the trial this time.
Eleanor is screaming with excitement nearby.
Wow! What a plot twist! This is so sick!
Oh my god, someone is dying and she's so excited. In the center of the square, atop the circular platform, Prima's gaze toward you suddenly grows meaningful, as if she's looking through you at another presence. Finally, her head gradually droops, leaving you with nothing but a weak smile.
Thank you for bringing me here. Hearing your story made me so happy.
We're gonna fucking save you. Wait for us.
Weren't you curious? This is my story here.
Man, we need to save her, Chief. Save her, please. We want to give her a happy ending. Thick dark red mist envelopes Prima, laden with familiar mania, yet you're powerless to do anything. You watch helplessly as Prima's figure fades out, everything about her seemingly sucked away, gradually transforming into pure white. You look up at the crimson moon in the sky. It seems so real, and it's growing larger and closer. This is no prop either. This is the real moon. You smell the scent of earth, see the real trees, and feel the real wind. When did this place become so real? The sign of doom haven't vanished. Desperate wails erupt from the crowd. They look both possessed and in utter despair as they begin slaughtering each other to find the witch. No one pays any attention to you anymore. Amid screams, flames light up the sky. All you hear are fleeing footsteps and the clashing of farm tools that have turned into weapons. Eleanor has already vanished in the chaos. The butcher clutches his axe in disbelief, his hands trembling. The name tag hanging at his waist glows brightly, the characters on it seemingly branded deeper into the surface.
No way. Not this one either.
Oh no. He's so infected with mania.
Then, who should be next?
In this hellish picture, the last thing you see is the butcher's bloodshot eyes and his axe swinging toward you. Well, fuck. We're dead. Chief is dead. But it's a never-ending cycle, right? So back to the start we go. Once again, it's just a game. It's just a game. Yeah, it's just a game. But it feels like that is really Prema's backstory. Man, in the darkness, a book floats in midair as slender fingers turn the page. On the page, elegant cursive letters emerge one by one. The innocent lamb has been offered to darkness and blood. The hourglass of fate is now unstoppable. Congratulations.
The brave Voyager tried to stop the ritual, only to become the next sacrifice. The ritual failed, and in the end, no one could pass the trial. A new hero brings new possibilities. How many cycles remain? How many paths are left? This mania you speak of, where will it lead fate?
An ominous axe, once used to protect the townspeople, it has since been stained by death. Man, why did you give this to me? I don't need that. Student ID. A student ID from a university in Eastside. A girl in the photo is beaming brightly. Is this... Whose ID is this, I wonder? An old-fashioned mirror that Prima found and treasures dearly. When you look into it, however, your face is always a blur. What the fuck, man? Escape from the inn. This is still part of part 2, right? Oh no, there's more. You can call him the Butcher. You witness how he sacrificed Prima during the ritual. He's lost his mind and given in to the villagers' fanaticism and rage. Hunt the witch and protect the village. In the script, he's become your greatest threat. He seems fully immersed in the role. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh shit, here we go again. Yeah. Oh shit, here we go again. This is similar. This is kind of similar to Hilda's event, where Chief in the wrong route just dies. You can call her the adventurer. She has witnessed Prima's sacrifice and the butcher's madness alongside you, which were rare thrills in her perfect life. She doesn't want to miss out. She wants more. She seems to be enjoying this adventure. Be careful of what you wish for, Eleanor. You can call her the sacrifice. Before your eyes, a sacrificial ritual unfolds around her, and then time rewinds. She claims to be the witch, yet she has protected you. Even killing her won't change anything. She seems to be the key to solving this murder mystery. What is this? Is this Eleanor's, perhaps? I wonder. Trapped in this narrow, inevitable, and inescapable space. You jolt up from the darkness. Warm, humid steam fills your nostrils, carrying the scent of wax. You look down at your intact body, then glance around at the peaceful surroundings. You've returned to the hot spring inn. Oof. Recalling the previous chaos sends a chill of dread through your body. What concerns you more is that hourglass. It's definitely not an ordinary prop, but more like an Aurum Secretum weapon. Yes. Yes. Because Irrheia is in the Aurum Secretum team. I feel like dying can become a regular thing together with being kidnapped, having no money and being overworked. It seems like it. Chief, how many times has it been that Chief already almost died, but not really dead? Assuming everything was just part of the hyper-realistic immersive experience, you lowered your guard against mania. Yeah, me too. I was like, oh, it's just a game. Nothing is threatening. You thought everything was exceptionally produced and the actors were just that good at their roles. Now you realize none of that was acting. Probably since the very beginning. Oh. This is undoubtedly a mania incident with a sinner behind it. A class? No. With his level of concealment, enough to deceive even you, it must be an S-class sinner. You've dealt with similar situations before and can't just ignore this one. If mania goes unchecked, everyone here will become victims. You must find a way to leave and alert the MBCC. But we have had ways so many close... Yeah, there's too many close calls. That really seems a constant in A Path to Nowhere. Well, aside from getting kidnapped, right? Candleman. Seeker and Blocker. Up until now, it's just a game, but when you put the chief in the middle, now it's a problem. Yeah. As you walk, you notice them everywhere. At the reception desk, in the room corners, next to the staircase, behind the benches, these candle figurines keep being produced, spawning quietly. They remain utterly silent, tilting their heads in perfect unison. Tiny flames dance gently atop their hair, while the hollow spaces formed by dripping wax create eerie smiling faces on the walls, as if mocking your desperate attempts to escape. You think they're hindering your escape. Land of no return, no way back, no path forward, path to nowhere. You reach into your pocket and find it empty, as expected. Your comms device was taken before you even entered this place. With no way to contact the outside world, you need to find a way out. In your attempt to escape, you try every door, pulling and pushing with such force that your knuckles turn white, yet not a single one leads to an exit. Even the hot spring bath from which you first entered the game has dried up. Without water, sitting in it doesn't bring you back to reality. Your temple throbs. Why are you being held captive here? Yeah, exactly my thoughts. Why did they target Chief? Why are we in a loop? Who is pulling the strings here? What could be their purpose? These questions flood your mind. You force yourself to think rationally while stubbornly continuing to search for any possible way out. A terrifying thought surges in your mind. This time, you might truly be permanently trapped in this world with no way to ever break free. Well, damn. Lifeline, where will the candlelight in the darkness lead you? And where's Rumina? Last time when Chief died, Rumina welcomed Chief back, right? She's not here now. The candlelight in Rumina's hand illuminates an exit route for you. Oh, there she is. I was just looking for her. She stands at the end of the corridor, her familiar serenity bringing you comfort. You leave behind the darkness and whispers, running toward her like she's your last hope. Rumina, do you know how to get back? The inn's main entrance is over there. You just need to keep walking that way. I mean this story. I want to get out of this crypt. Then please pass the trial. That way you can return. That's the only way out, past the trial. Even Irrheia earlier said that. The dancing candlelight casts unsteady shadows. Her emotionless tone still sounds like when you her emotionless tone still sounds just like when you first met her. Your mind is jumbled with chaotic thoughts. The existence of Chief is the only reason the world needs to give her problems. No, every problem makes Chief stronger and wiser. I need to talk to a human operator. There's no operator, Chief. We've been deceived. You can call yourself a voyager. You've tasted the rewind and death, and the experience still haunts you. It seems you're going to take this game seriously now. Yeah. And I was just saying earlier, it's just a game! Butcher's mission. Oh my god. Again, wait, let me drink some water. Butcher's mission. The chosen one tasked with a mission. Are you the savior or just a sacrificial lamb? The path you came from has been completely sealed off. You search every corner of the inn and find no way to reopen it. Clearly, you can't get out of the way you came. You take a moment to think. Since you were able to wake up again at the Hot Spring Inn, it means that this extremely realistic fictional world has a functional resurrection mechanism in place. If that's the case, as an NPC, Prima might also respawn at a fixed location. You leave the Hot Spring Inn and plunge into the darkness of night. Following the remembered paths, you head straight to the place where you first met Prima. As you round a familiar tree, your eyes catches a shadow. Prima?
Hey there! Guess you found me.
Oh my god! I am not looking for you, dude. You creep. The owner of the voice turns around, revealing an overly cheerful grin, with a familiar long axe resting on his shoulder. I think that kind of gave Chief PTSD. It's you? Pew 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 pew.
Go. Go.
The butcher ceremoniously pats her shoulder like you've been friends for a long time. Does he not remember she hacked the chief earlier?
Don't run away. I accidentally killed you last time.
Accidentally?
So sorry about
come
that.
on.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
How should we trust you after that last time? Are you doing game modes like Peak Test Path or Lady Crevice? Yeah, I do. But I haven't done the peak test path yet. I still have time, right? Data for this got I think there's a new version right now, if I remember correctly, last Tuesday. Duro did explain something about how the problems in the city that the chief deals with have also lead to problems showing up all around the world. That's why Seven Sons were attacking the city. Oh, right. Stop. Just stay where you are. Why were you waiting for me? Want to kill me again? Blood still drips from the butcher's axe as you warily keep your distance.
Oh, come on. No need to hold a grudge against me. I understand now. You're not the witch, just another poor soul trapped here.
Oh?
Like me.
I don't trust you.
Now that I've confirmed you're safe, I'll protect you from here on.
Hmm?
I know how to break this curse. I just also have a mission I can't speak openly about.
Can we trust? I'm having trust issues right now. He slaps his name tag loudly as if telling you that everything is under control and to leave it all to him. Then immediately waggles his eyebrows at you mysteriously. We're not gonna fall for that, man. Oh, the butcher's English VA is Donald? Really? He sounds different though.
Shh. Look over there.
Following his gaze toward a nearby field, you notice what appears to be a human-shaped shadow crouching in the darkness among the overgrown grass. An attacker? Or some lurking creature? Oof. In the next instant, the butcher drops into a fighting stance, muscles bulging in both arms as his massive axe whistles through the air. Are you murdering other people, bro? A flash of steel in the crouching figure in the field doesn't even have time to cry out before tumbling out of the grass. The pistol in their hand falls to the ground with a clatter. Then, before your eyes, both weapon and body melt away like candles, disappearing completely. Well, I guess he helped us. You're totally speechless. Was that a player? Or a villager? Perhaps they were planning to attack you, and you suppose they could be resurrected from death. But the way Clay brought down that axe showed not even a moment's hesitation. Clay straightens up as blood drips from his axe blade onto the ground. His face and arms are splattered with crimson. He casually wipes some away, then tilts his head to study the spot where the figure had fallen, his brow furrowing slightly. Not this one either. You hear him mutter. Oh my god, he's still searching for that right sacrifice, huh? A strange aura radiates from him. This player who entered the game with you has already been contaminated by mania. At any moment now, he might turn into a freaking corruptor, right? Use the shackles, wait and see how things unfold. Let's not trigger him. We don't have a weapon right now. Wait and see how things unfold. If he were a waifu chief, would probably think I can fix her since technically Hilda killed her too. And the treatment is different. Oh yeah, well. This is just a random dude NPC, so I don't think we could fix him. During the ritual in the last round, your shackles made the butcher mistake you for the witch. And he ended up killing you and sending you back to the respawn point. Better not provoke him again. Yep. Right now, this man's mind is consumed by his assigned mission in the story. Kill the witch.
Strange things are happening all over this town, because the witch is hiding among the people. Only I can see through the deception.
Oh, come
Only
on.
I can protect everyone.
He's so full of himself. He's delusional. Is killing others really your idea of protection? You're just slaughtering innocent people. Not only is his actions illogical, but it's also immoral.
Hey, watch what you're saying. The axe chose me. It shows me the truth. It guides me to do what must be done.
He's far too gone, guys. How do we get rid of him? Seeing your hesitation, he assumes you're afraid of the witch's threat. His demeanor suddenly shifts as he cheerfully claps his large hand on your shoulder. That is what mania does, makes one blind with their inner desires. So this man has a desire to kill people? Oh. How do we get rid of him then?
Are you scared?
Yeah.
That's normal. With me here, you don't need to be afraid.
What? No thank you.
I'll protect you. From now on, you'll stay within my sight.
I don't like the sound of that. And with that, he clamps his hand around yours and drags you toward the village. Bro. He's dragging Chief like a child. Deported souls? The slaughter goes on. Bro. We're gonna see the butcher butchering more people. Great. The slaughter continues. The axe in the butcher's hand drips blood as he inches closer to his familiar target. Could you please stop? The bonfire in the center of the square crackles as a crowd dances around it. Ritualistically, you spot Eleanor in the crowd, craning her neck as she searches around, completely oblivious to the footsteps approaching behind her. Oh my god! Eleanor is about to get chopped. Yeah, you will feel totally safe with the person who killed you. Yeah. Stand by, intervene. We're gonna get chopped though. Okay, let's intervene. Stop! Don't you recognize her? We entered the game together. I don't care who she is. This one looks like the witch to me, so she deserves to die. What the f... No, I think this dude is the one who needs to die right now. But even, the problem is, I think even if we kill him, he's gonna end up being resurrected back. Man. He's a player who came in with us. You've chatted with her. If she were truly the witch who would bring disaster, why are we still alive right now? We would have already died countless times in that hot spring bath. Alright. I'll listen to you one more time. We saved a soul, thank goodness. And no death. The unavoidable fate has nowhere to rest. The butcher carries his heavy axe, his eyes scanning for his prey. Suddenly, he stops. Ahead of him, a stranger dressed completely differently from the villagers is looking around in confusion. The name tag he wears reveals his identity. A player just like you. It's you, witch. Can we intervene again? We're not gonna get chopped, right? Stop! You block the falling axe. Player who's just narrowly escaped death trembles uncontrollably beside you, stammering. No! Don't kill me! I'm a man! How can I possibly be the witch? Of course it's possible. The witch sounds like the cunning type. She might disguise herself as someone you'd least suspect. Now get out of my way. Wait! This isn't the witch. You can't just swing your axe at anyone. How do you know he's not the witch? Since she's disguised herself as an NPC and hiding among us, I have no choice but to kill everyone until I expose her. This dude is turning into a fucking serial killer, man. You'll only alert her. If the witch can disguise herself, it means she understands the rules of this world better than we do. Your killing spree will only force her to strengthen her cover. Besides, if the witch is actually among us players, we're only helping her clear the obstacles by killing indiscriminately. After a long moment, the butcher lowers his axe. You've got a point. Fine. I'll listen to you this time. Okay. We saved another life. The dead walk toward death from this moment. The harrowing scene has caused most villagers gathered in the square to flee, screaming in panic and scrambling back to their homes. In the square, only one other fellow player remains. Unlike the villagers, he remains extraordinarily calm. Rather than running, he simply pushes up his glasses and initiates a conversation with the butcher. Is it Ezra, the glasses dude? Oh, it is. Is this your method of solving the puzzle? Repeatedly restarting the game and killing people until you've murdered everyone here to single out the witch? That's quite a creative approach. That's kind of the low IQ approach. You're not that different from me, okay? Now shut up! Should we let him... No, let's save a life. But, yeah. Let's save another life by intervening. Stop! He was with us too. Have you really forgotten? Of course I remember. But you just reminded me of something. If the witch could change her appearance to become someone else, then she could also transform into any player around us. This dude doesn't have a fucking brain, man. It's all muscle in there. He was suspicious too. I had to kill him to find out. You want to say something, but the butcher's violent gaze turned toward you. What now? Are you going to stop me again? How am I supposed to protect everyone without killing? I bet you're the witch yourself. You've been stalling me, preventing me from checking everyone's identity. I see. You're afraid of getting exposed, aren't you? This time, I won't let anyone stand in my way. Oh no, time to die again, I guess. Great, wow. Crack! With a swift stroke of the blade, the clergyman collapses to the ground, his body melting into a puddle of wax. Wait, he did not hack the chief. What is happening in here? Not this one either. What is this? The terrifying shadow pursues you relentlessly. Running is your only way to survive. Wait. Nothing new here. Okay. Oh. Oops. Axe and butcher shop. A dull axe cannot carve out the bloodthirsting truth. The butcher moves like a relentless warrior, continuously clearing out those he thinks may be the witch. You manage to prevent some killings, but for the most part, you can only watch the victims turn to wax and vanish before your eyes. Damn. Oh wow, what is this background, dude? Creepy. What if those are people's intestines or something? As the most perilous hour around midnight passes, the town finally grows quiet. He returns to the shed behind his butcher shop. You scan your surroundings, surprised that a player could have such an established identity within the story, even possessing their own base.
Whether it's here or there, why are there always people interfering with others' work? I was working so hard, barely getting any sleep every night, and yet my boss said he was going to fire me. No, I can't make any mistakes this time. I've worked so hard to secure this position. I have to do my job properly. I just need to kill the witch, and everything will be fine.
Oh my god, he's mixing up fantasy from reality because of mania. In the pitch-dark shed, lit only by a single candelabra and faint moonlight, the butcher sits dejectedly by the window. He pulls the glimmering name tag from his pocket, cradling it in his hands like a prize, stroking it over and over.
I've killed so many, but the calamity hasn't stopped. No, none of them was her. What am I supposed to do now?
His name tag is glowing much more brightly than when he first received it, like a precious prize. In contrast, yours remains unchanged. Still just a metal plate inscribed with the word Voyager and your goal. You sense that his transformation is inextricably linked to that name tag. The butcher tucks it away and begins to slowly sharpen his axe.
The axe just isn't sharp enough yet. That's it. The axe will tell me. It will show me the real witch. Next time, I will not fail.
Whatever his original intentions might have been, the indiscriminate murders won't help you get out of here. It only risks causing chaos. You also won't gain any useful intelligence. It's time to get out of here. Just as you carefully edge toward the door, the butcher suddenly whips his head around, fixing you with a wide, chilling grin.
Testing
What?
them one by one takes too long.
What?
Want to join me?
No, I don't want to murder people. The butcher moves closer to you, his voice dropping to a lower, more broken whisper.
Those glowing spikes of yours. Can they kill the witch? Show me again.
I don't know what you're talking about. That ability can't help you identify the witch.
You don't get it?
You're about to keep denying it when the words die in your throat. The butcher raises his axe, his lips splitting into a bone-chilling grin. Oh god.
Do you get it now?
Well, time to die, I guess.
Go. Go.
I will determine my own fate.
Death and resurrection. Endless deaths and rebirths. Caught between the two, you seek a way to break the cycle. after that, you die many times. This is really similar to Hilda's event, man. Oh god, it's
Have you made your
always
decision?
always at the hands of the butcher. Killing the chief over and over again so that that's his way of convincing Chief to help him, huh? Man. The town square, the back alley, the flagstone path under the street light, the muddy forest swamp. Each time before you fall, you see the shadow of his axe reaching your own shadow first.
Don't run away. I'm serious about teaming up.
Stop wasting your energy. I'm the type who never backs down once I've set my mind to something.
Oh my god, he's acting like a stalker. Ooh, the location of your deaths are getting closer to the respawn point. From the street corner to the inn's entrance to the metal bell at the front desk. Each time he intercepts you a little closer. He's creepy, man.
Still haven't given up. To be honest, my arm is getting a bit sore.
Well, we're tired of dying also. Snap out of it. You've killed me so many times already. If I were the witch, I would have been dead already. What the fuck? It's an endless cycle of death. You don't immediately get up, but instead lie on your back in the warm pool, questioning your entire existence. Come to think of it, you came here to wind down, didn't you? You finally managed to take some time off when Faye shoved the ticket into your hand, claiming you could have fun and chill, correct? We got scammed by Faye. Should we tell Nightingale about what Faye did again? This is like the second time this happened, bro. How did things end up like this? Another circle of small wax figurines resembling you has appeared at your feet. The newest one even has an obvious gash cleaved by an axe on its neck. They're growing in numbers and looking more and more like you. This is actually getting ridiculous and kind of funny. Yeah, getting killed over and over again by a creepy stalker. This is adorable. Oh my god, it's piling up. You casually pick one up. Its face helplessly resigned, much like your current state after being repeatedly hacked down by the butcher. You can only manage a bitter smile. At least its poker face game is strong. And the candle showed that at first she was scared, but now she's so used to it that her expression doesn't even change. Yeah. It feels like even the candle, if I remember correctly, the color of the candle is different. The color of the flame is different. When we first saw that figurine, I think last time, I think it was orange. Now it's purple. Are we running out of retries now? Heavy footsteps echo from outside the hot spring. You need to get out of here, bro. This is horrible. Someone ready to hack you immediately right after you got resurrected. What the fuck, man? That should be illegal. Call a GM right now. Leave through the main entrance, run to the kitchen, hide in the lobby. Have we been to the kitchen? Hide in the lobby. Spawn camp, yeah. And on the next vacation, Chief needs to bring sinners along, preferably the strongest one, so she can solve the problem quickly. Yeah. Exactly. But where's the fun in that? Chief needs to have a little suffering for it to be entertaining. Run to the kitchen, hide in the lobby. Can maybe we haven't been to the kitchen, right? Wait, we have. Maybe let's just hide in the lobby. Hide in the lobby. A long axe whistles through the air with a piercing shriek, barely missing your shoulder. The blade catches the wax figurines in your hand, slicing it in two before slamming into the floorboards with a thunderous thwack, sending splinters flying.
You can't run away!
The butcher yanks his axe free and lunges again. You sidestep his attack, gritting your teeth and inwardly cursing. Seriously? Catching me at the respawn points? I know, right?
It chose me. The axe chose me. Only I can see the real witch. Only I can do it.
Maybe we should yank away this axe out of his hands. While the butcher struggles to pull his axe free, you take the opportunity to put distance between you. You can't dodge forever. You have to subdue him or you steel yourself. Time to give him a taste of the hot spring bath. The butcher frantically points his axe at you, then lunges forward with frightening speed. As the axe comes down, you prepare to roll away. But he seizes your ankle and hurls you against the wall. What the fuck? Your back slams against the wall as darkness flashes across your vision. A piercing pain shoots through your ribs. It's fucking broken! Huh? The heavy blow leaves your vision blurred. Through the haze, you see the witch's figure materialize beside the butcher. The axe lying on the ground pulses with an increasingly intense eerie glow, wreathed in a familiar black aura.
This time, I will succeed!
Can we hack this dude? Oh, that's the source of the mania! The shackles might not work on the butcher, but on the axe itself. You hesitate no longer, lunging forward toward the axe. The butcher's heavy fist immediately crashes toward your face. Ow! What the fuck? You will pay for that. A lot of sinners like that face, okay? You raise both your arms to block, hearing a horrifying crack as bone meets crushing force. Your bones are likely fractured, but you don't stop. Gritting your teeth, you summon every ounce of strength to kick the butcher away. Then dart to his side and release your shackles to seize the axe. Press and hold the shackles! Dark crimson spikes coil around the axe, shaking it violently before wrenching it free from the ruined floor and landing obediently in your palm. As you grip the axe handle, the butcher's face before you contorts and melts, transforming into the witch's face with a mocking smile. Look, you found her. You did it. You feel a ravenous power attempting to seize control of you, wanting to turn your hands into another murderous tool. But you're used to dealing with mania. You take a deep breath, focusing your consciousness on your shackles. Not submission, but control.
How is this possible? That's my axe. Only I can wield it! Give it back!
The butcher loses all sanity, screaming as he charges toward you. Without a moment's hesitation, you deliver a horizontal slash. Serves him right! Now go back to the respawn point. Yeah! And everyone cheered! What she really needs a CQC trainer, at least let us carry our gun again. Yes, wait. We can't. This is supposed to be a vacation. She doesn't need a gun here, or even a sword at this point. Messing with the chief is extremely frightening when you stop to think about it. Many powerful people consider her their hope and love her or are obsessed with her. Yeah, don't mess with the chief. The butcher staggers backward, blood pouring from his chest. Yeah, serves him right. Thump, thump. Your heart pounds like a drum. The world before you is twisting with madness. You can't hear the wind or feel any pain in your body. Only the range whispers corrupting your mind. Kill her. Kill the witch. It's her. Don't you crave power? Don't you want to protect everyone? Do it now. What are you waiting for? So this is how the world looks through the butcher's eyes. Whether it's you, who caught his attention because of the shackles, or Prima, who willingly sacrificed herself to protect you. In his eyes, everyone bears the face of that witch. The sound of something heavy hitting the floor snaps you back to reality. As the butcher collapses, the witch's illusion recedes from his face like an ebbing tide, leaving only the wretched expression of an ordinary man. His body begins to melt like a candle. The approach of death seems to break some invisible restraint, briefly freeing him from his obsessive character.
What? It's you? I thought it was the witch.
You've been too corrupted by the axe with mania, bro.
Did I get it wrong again? I'm sorry. I'm still so useless. I hope I didn't hurt you.
The unemployed man pleads with pitiful humility, forcing an exhausted yet apologetic smile on his perpetually tense face.
When I come back, please return the axe to me. I beg you.
No way. No fucking way.
Next time, I'll do it right.
How do we get rid of the axe?
Promise.
As his body melts away completely, his name tag drops to the ground. You pick it up. This is a name tag with the word butcher written on it. When you flip it over, besides a mission that reads "Kill the Witch," a line labeled "Skill" catches your attention. Skill, unstoppable force. Description: no one can stand in your way. It's ours now. So some name tags have skills attached to them. This explains why the butcher was so terrifyingly powerful. If his skill was unstoppable force, what skills might the others have? And you? What skill will you eventually acquire? When you're done reading the name tag, it spontaneously bursts into flames. The ashes transform into a worn auxiliary officer's badge from the East Side Public Security Bureau, dropping to the ground with a small tap. Perhaps, in the beginning, he only wanted to use this powerful axe to protect things he couldn't protect in reality. But in the end, he was consumed by that very power. Bro, are you telling me that unemployed dude is a cop? It says here, Eastside Public Security Bureau. Yeah, he's a cop.
Oh my god!
Eh? A startled cry comes from the stairway, filled with the excited relief of someone who has just escaped danger. Eleanor bounds down from the stairway as he hears a student bolting out of class immediately after it ends. The clergyman follows behind her. Clearly, they both had quite a fright from the butcher. There is his desire. His desire is actually to protect people, but it got twisted by mania. Man.
That guy has gone completely insane!
Yeah.
He was just attacking people randomly! That's so scary! I mean, you could do that?
Do what?
He claimed to be protecting us, but I bet he was the witch's minion all along! I'm sealing off the respawn point now, so he can't come back to harm anyone else.
Hi, Zelana. Welcome. I hope you have a great time. Yeah, we are. You look up to see Eleanor hammering away at wooden planks she's procured from somewhere. She even passed some boards to you. Working together, it doesn't take long before you've completely sealed off the hot spring bath with wooden planks. So we're gonna imprison the butcher here. I see. Okay, great idea. But I still don't trust Eleanor. She did not help us when the townspeople was after the chief. You exhale deeply with relief. Whatever else happens, at least this guy won't be chasing you with his axe anymore. How do we destroy the axe, guys? Just then, someone approaches and stands beside you. So close, yet you didn't notice their presence until now. Oh no, here's another suspect person. He picks up the butcher's badge from the ground, handling it with reverence as though it were really left behind by a deceased person. Then he produces a pale flower from his robe, places it on the ground, and makes a praying gesture with both hands before his body.
May you find peace and redemption.
Is he really harmless? I doubt it. Then he turns to face you and gives a formal bow, just like a real clergyman would.
It's okay now. You did well. Now, you can move on. There is no more danger here. Let go of whatever is troubling you.
There's no more danger here. We're still stuck here, dude. What do you mean there's no more danger? His voice is calm, but as he speaks, his name tag emits a faint white glow. In that moment, even your frantic heartbeat seems to steady under his influence. This must be a skill from the tag. Yet this imposed calm somehow makes you a little uncomfortable. Yeah, me too. Do you have a special skill too? And it's the kind derived from mania energy. The clergyman nods non-committally, then volunteers to show you his name tag. You see that the front identifies him as a clergyman, while the back describes his skill. Supreme affinity. You can heal all wounds and bring people together. I'm assuming everyone is infected with mania and have become delusional. So I'm not trusting anyone. Even Eleanor and the seemingly harmless clergyman. Worn sheriff badge, an old obsolete auxiliary sheriff badge that looks slightly worn but has clearly been kept in care. Oh. I think that's the end of part 2, right? Forever wondering, forever looping, never escaping that one day. Wait, I think we'll cut it off here. I'll continue tomorrow, folks. He joined this game seeking only to find the duty he could fulfill. Oh, there you go. As a failed auxiliary sheriff, a nobody drifting through the dregs of society, he only found something he was capable of in the story. But ultimately, he has descended into madness and needs to be stopped by you. He was once proud to have found his duty. Bro. What a messed up duty that is. Anyway, that's it for me today, folks.
Is the bureau also a place?
Ooh, we still got part 3. I wonder how long that is. Part 1 and 2 seems quite short. But I'm curious on how things will end up. So I'll see you again, folks. Tomorrow. Same time. I had a lot of fun again. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with Cheatery. After part 3, we'll also read Irrheia's interrogation. I will find time, okay? Part 3 should be the longest, okay? I should prepare my back. We're going to be
We'd
fine.
long expected a visit.
We're going to be fine. We're used to reading through very long stories. Especially the main stories here in Passing Over. And Hilda's event. I think Hilda's event is quite long. And Shattered Blade is also quite long, but it's so good.
I'll go prepare the campfire. We have...
Anyway, I'll see you all again tomorrow, folks. Same time. Oh, hopefully I get to start earlier tomorrow. Rage. Was that it? Catch a stream? Yeah, see you again. Yeah. I'll be back to finish the event tomorrow. Otsu, Chittery, sleep well, folks. Good night. I mean, good morning since it's already almost 3 a.m. I need to go bed. Anyway, good night, folks. Otsu, Chittery.